Right here is Tom Yamarone song John Green, as done by yours truly. Back in the fall of '58, Harrison Hot Springs was hot with debate. Sasquatch, you see, was back on the scene, and it caught the attention of John Green. Well, the more he heard and the more it rang true. His story investigated, his interest grew. The evidence was compelling upon Ruby Creek. He knew something was out there he was determined to seek. Well, now he came to California where he saw Jerry Crew holding that foot cast, and then he just knew. And finding this creature was becoming his mission. Got Tom Slick to fund a Bigfoot expedition. Well, he was out seeking Sasquatch, wasn't seeking no glory. He was the one documenting the story, yeah. Who was always one of the first on the scene. Well, if a Sasquatch had been there, so had John Green. So had John Green. Throughout the '60s, he stayed on the track, collecting reports, and he sorted the facts. His database of sightings and his evidence increased. He could never catch a glimpse of this beast. He was there when they screened that film from Bluff Creek. Been down there this summer for tracks on Onion Peak. It seemed the answer to this riddle was so close yet so fleeting, like the creature itself, but John was never retreating. Yeah, he was out seeking Sasquatch, wasn't seeking no glory. Well, he was the one documenting the story. Who was always one of the first on the scene. If a Sasquatch had been there, so had John Green. So had John Green. He published some books to disperse what he learned. Reputation for thoroughness and logic he earned. He wanted science to address this mystery, but except for Jeff, Grover, and Esteban, this was never to be. To this day he's still looking, and he's offering advice. His passion to resolve this has become his vice. But he has no regrets, he'd like only to be there when we finally solve this mystery. 'Cause he was out seeking Sasquatch, wasn't seeking no glory. He was the one documenting the story, yeah. Who was always one of the first on the scene. If a Sasquatch had been there, well, so had John Green. So had John Green. Hey, so had John Green.